Alright, it should
August 14th
be...
at 11:18 p.m. 7
Doesn't...
o'clock p.m.
I don't know.
It's still on the waiting. Oh yeah, I can
Alright,
disconnect.
we're nearly a minute in.
Oh,
Oh, hi
oh,
Paz.
there's Paz.
Alright, hello, I'm joined by 2LM. Welcome back to
Uh,
Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I'm joined once
oh, there
again
we
by
go.
my... Oh. I'm joined once
Sorry,
again
just
by
that.
my friend Gamer.
Hello. Hey, Paz.
Alright.
Okay, the stream's up on my end.
Okay, cool. Alright. Now, Game is basically just gonna be walking me through the true ending because I have no fucking idea what to do.
Oh yeah, it's easy.
Also, while we're at it, we gotta get a perfect poem for Sayori.
Oh yeah, that.
So I haven't
Well, I
done
might
that
as well
yet.
start with Sayori first.
Yep.
Basically, I'll walk you through how to get the good ending. Basically, the first thing you want to do, right,
Yeah.
is make a save before the first poem.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna try to trigger the good ending. I'm basically gonna teach Dragon how to do that. But yeah, make a save before
Alright.
like everything.
And now the skip.
And then once you do that, basically focus on one girl,
Okay.
right? Like, and then after you do that, you know the scene where after you with the choice of Sayori.
Yeah.
Like after that choice at the end there, and you're in the classroom, make a save, revert back to the old save. Like make a separate save with that one that you just completed with that current person. Be sure to save at Sayonara scene. I don't think if you go to the suicide scene, you'd have to start over.
Okay, so basically, go through
Don't reach-
Act 1 before the end point.
The Sayonara scene.
Okay.
Because if you hit the suicide scene, you'd have to basically start over.
Alright.
So make a save before like that scene comes up. I think you're allowed to make as many saves you. So if you have a bit of trouble with Sayori's like perfect poem thing,
Yeah. Alrighty.
but make sure you have 3 separate saves for each like route
Okay.
at the end before you continue.
So basically what I do is, make a save.
Go through the route of and devote yourself to one girl, right?
Yeah.
Once you do that, and before you reach the end of Act 1, make a save.
Okay.
Then, you repeat the step over and over, each making like a different save, not overwriting, mind you.
So make a different save when you get
For
to
each
the
girl.
point where you need to reset. But, well, reload.
Yeah. Yeah, and then after
Okay.
that you can go through the game as normal. There's another step, but we'll get to that later.
Okay. Alright, now for the poem, goddamn. Alright.
Oh.
What I'll
Extraordinary.
do is... Oh, for Sayori?
Pretty sure extraordinary and cry are...
Alright.
But yeah, we're gonna try to go through the good ending, and if we have time, we'll try to do the side stories in one go.
Yep. I think what I might do is, I will pull up a poem guide so this runs a bit faster so I don't have to constantly keep asking you.
Well, I know most of the words,
I know,
just not entirely accurate for me.
I know, but I do want to get a perfect poem for Sayori.
You can go as soon as you're past that point, Taz, because I've been past that little point. As long as you're not at the sayonara scene, I usually save the classroom before that. That's what I do.
Alright.
But basically in short, you need all their pictures, the special pictures that show up on their special scenes.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, me
Okay.
personally,
I found the guide.
Yeah, me personally, I just save after that choice fact, and then I reset. This may or may not be the final stream of this game. We were thinking about having a post-credits,
Yep.
a post-credits kind of talk thing.
Well,
Oh, you have a huge stomach ache? Yeah, that sucks. Have you tried taking any pain medication for it, or? Gotta keep an eye on those stomach aches at times. That's how I've been in the hospital a few times.
I think I might make another save for this poem.
Just make a save on the poem. That way, if you screw up, you can go back to it.
Let's see. I don't see anything that's a savory word.
I'm pretty sure. I'm just making guesses, mind you. No, waterfall. I think might have been a. I think this own is the closest thing, but I could be wrong.
Nope. Load. Yeah, I don't think there was any savory words with that one.
Yeah.
Because I literally have the list up here.
Well, like I said, mind you, I swear some of these poems put you in dead ends and force you not to get the perfect ones. Yuri's depressing. Why is Yuri depressing? I find Yuri cute. Oh, the poem words. I was like, oh, you call my favorite character depressing? No, it's fine. Mind you, we don't have to get perfect ones for the others since we already got those.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get perfect for
For
savory.
the achievement.
Yep.
Pretty sure extraordinary has to be a savory thing.
I have the list right here.
I know, but I can literally get a 95% chance.
God damn it, did it lock me out again?
Might have, unless Explode has something. Definitely not email. That's Natsuki's.
No, it's not Explode. Not Entropy.
So just
God damn it.
it puts you in a dead end.
I'm gonna keep going down the list here and see if
Jump. That's also a Natsuki word. Natsuki tends to have like cutesy slash like pretty much what is it, adjectives or nouns.
Oh no, there's one. Just took a bit of looking.
I'm guessing you found one of them.
Yep.
Yeah, it gets pretty confusing, some of these words.
Oh yeah.
It's like you think one word's for one character, and then meanwhile you get curveballed, and it's like, no, it's this. For me, it's always the word requited. I always thought that was like a big, brainy, smart word for Yuri, but no, it's a Sayori word.
I think tragedy is... Yep, tragedy is a... Sayori word. Alright.
I think, oh, I was about to say, I think memories was one of them. Yeah, anything with emotions, friends, and family are pretty much Sayori's stuff. Unrequited, there's that word. That's a Sayori word.
Alright, last one. Hey, perfect Sayori.
It's weird that it only counts for the first, like, poem. The achievement.
Alright.
Alright, time to skip this. I had to do, like, just as a just-in-case measure, I had to write perfect poems 3 times in a row for each girl, just in case. Goddamn, that was basically not worth it at times.
Yours have been able to be more constructive than this. I like the music in DDLC.
Oh yeah, I pretty much have almost every song now on my Spotify just to chill me out now.
Nice.
I think you'll like the music in the side stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like those are some really good music in the side story bits. There's a way to stream your gameplay without the chat on screen. I think she kind of wants it there to.
I don't really have another way to see the chat unless I have the stream up on my laptop. Because I'm streaming from the PS4.
But yeah, she just keeps it up because one, PS4 stream, and two, a way to read chat without opening up anything. You can see it on your quick menu.
What, like on the console? Well, yeah, okay, so it does show up, but it's like I'd have to constantly be checking back.
Yeah, and that's constantly cutting the screen of the camera thing.
Yeah.
It might as well just keep the thing on.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes.
PS5 doesn't... Yeah, you have to click the broadcast settings.
Yeah.
PS5 doesn't have this issue, at least on the Twitch stream things I do. It's more like the words just pop up on my screen.
I'd rather not do text-to-talk either because it's like we're talking while we're playing.
Yeah, and that could interrupt certain scenes during streams.
Yeah.
Like, especially during a game like this that's very story-oriented, you don't want, like, text-to-speech getting in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if the wrong person comes in and starts spamming stuff.
Yeah. Plus, I find it easier reading stuff than trying to listen to something. Oh, let's see what you've written. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done. The skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Is it because I accidentally chose a couple of her words? Probably.
Maybe.
Can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. Write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. It's certainly interesting teachings. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. This is the poem you wrote for today. Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Okay, I'm pretty sure we read this. Yeah, it's the raccoon one.
Yeah. I like that poem. I like the raccoon one. I think it's like the best one that Yuri puts out.
Oh, that's funny. Yuri
Then
wrote
again,
something similar today. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird. So I wouldn't doubt she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Atsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, then I always hate people who make me feel insecure. It really made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. Oh, I've already read this. Okay. Alright, day 3, poem 3.
I think this is the second poem.
No, this is the third.
Alright, we're that fast? Damn.
Yeah. Well done, you've definitely improved your writing over the course of these last few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone's enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. Have you streamed Undertale
I'm
yet?
pretty sure.
I can't remember.
Either you did or you played the game and couldn't get past a certain part.
I think I tried doing a genocide run at one point, then just rage quit. But yeah, I have done Undertale before. I don't think I've done a full playthrough though, like on stream.
Like a full streamed playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
But I personally bought the game, but I never really liked it, to be honest.
That's fine, it's not
It
for
didn't-
everyone.
It didn't seem like my thing.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. A great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club.
Should definitely stream it, you'd get hella views.
I don't really care about views, I stream for fun. I do this for shits and giggles.
Yeah, we don't do this for money or fame or anything, we're just doing this
I don't
to
even think
pretty much
I
to
don't
chill
even
out.
think I could like monetize this channel even if I did get a fuck ton of views.
Yeah, we know about the DDLC fan base. We occasionally get, like, the occasional Monica coming in here. I think we had Monica and Natsuki come in here.
Yep.
On some of these streams.
But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself? Eh? Well, you know how I like to say writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. And yeah, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. Even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. Kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing, and you have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Oh, Yuri. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I do YouTube for fun too, reviews are nice. I'd rather have views on my fanfics than on my YouTube. Just saying.
Yeah. Views are nice. I think didn't the first time we streamed this got almost 10 people?
Yeah. I just meant that I respect your opinion. You see, I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri, what? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? I honestly can't tell if we've read this one or not, because I can't read it, but oh well.
Do you want me to read it, or do you just want to go over it?
No, we'll just keep going.
I think we might have read it before.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. Sounded like he didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like this. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request, but, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, that was cool. I was not expecting that interaction.
What, between the two?
Yeah.
Well, I told you, they do get along. They don't just, fight each other.
I know, but it's like I've only unlocked this because I accidentally picked some words that fit both of them while gunning for Sayori.
Yeah.
Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more sullen. Well, that's... Gee, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being all metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, that was cool. Alrighty.
But we never encountered that scene before. I've usually encountered that scene a lot of times.
Alright, and we're gonna pick who to help.
Yes, we have seen the videos that Game Theory put up.
God.
Dragon even put a full-on rant on, what was it, the Doki Doki Literature Club,
Yeah,
Reddit?
I'm actually gonna pull it, I'm gonna probably just...
She even got a gold star for it.
Yeah, I got a gold award for it, Whoa, what?
No, don't trust MatPat's theories. They're all bogus.
But yeah, this is it feels like if he'd come up with an original Doki Doki Literature Club theory, that would have been fine. Would have given him more leniency. But the fact that he kept tying it back to his older stuff, which I'm fairly certain is outdated and incorrect.
Well, and he kept tying certain files that were in Doki Doki Literature, like the OG one, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you can't access those files legit in if you're playing console or something.
Where you can view those files, but even then, they're not in the game. So, how does body snatching make sense? There is nothing in this game or the original that suggests Monica is capable of pulling a fucking William Afton and body snatching an employee.
Yeah, that one makes no sense, especially when the game wants to be on current modern times.
Yeah.
That's what it takes place in.
At most, this is just a very, very advanced simulation. That's it. There's no kind of technology that implies Monica is capable of taking over someone's body.
Also, he's tending to overshoot certain things, like the portrait of Markov stuff. The next game could not even fully be about what he was talking about. He's basically just shooting the gun at that point.
Yeah.
That's another thing that bothers me about his videos. He's just basically shooting off way too early, when the game could be completely different when they make a sequel. So I take it y'all saw the files? Yeah? Seen the files, I did the time file things on here. I pretty much looked up everything. In the in-game emails.
I haven't seen all of that extra stuff yet, but I know the gist of it. But anyway,
yeah.
Back to this. Who should I help? Natsuki or Yuri?
You pick. It's up to you.
Let's see. Which one is the least problematic?
What do you mean problematic?
As in the red flags?
I think Natsuki's more problematic, mainly the fact that you're basically holding her by your wrists.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Yuri.
You can't do Monica. The game basically tells you no, even if you want Monica. Sucks.
Alright, so should it be this point?
No, after... It's after the choice with Sayori.
Alright,
in
so
my
after
opinion.
the confession?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think, yeah, sure, Yuri basically drinks the blood of the protag a bit. But at least it's a bit less weird than, like I said, pinning a small petite girl against a wall.
Alright, so after this choice?
After this choice, and I usually, like I said, when the classroom background scene pops up, I save there.
Alright.
I'm guessing you're choosing Sayori's route, so do the I love you part.
Alright, so save here?
You're at the classroom part? Like you're in the...
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, here's fine.
Alright, I'll overwrite the poem save.
But yeah, make sure you have a save for each girl. When you start over on the first save, which is the middle one? The top middle that you have?
Yeah. Alright, and now we load back to the first save.
Wait, no, but I'm pretty sure she got it right. Yes, she's got to save one for Sayori, now she's got to repeat the steps over again with
Alright, next up is
Natsuki.
Natsuki.
Like I said, Paz, as long as she didn't reach the Sayonara scene, should be fine. Oh, you're going for the problematic one first?
Yeah, I don't mind skipping, it's easier. Well, sort of. You get what I mean.
It's best to save back there just in case.
Yep.
Like I said, there are a few bugs in this game. Uh, 6 hours. 6 hours of grinding. And literally like a day after you post the Reddit problem, miraculously an update came out. The only problem is they broke the Sayonara scene. Like I said, I don't think you can load back on the thing anymore. It actually loads you back instead of corrupting it. So I'm not sure if you can 100% the game, if that one's cut out.
I mean, we'll figure it out.
Sorry if it's a bit quiet, we're just kind of just skipping through all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if anyone can hear the AC in the background.
Well, I'm not picking up anything on my end, so I don't think so.
I'm just making doubly sure because I'm literally sitting next to an AC and I have to turn it on because it's very humid over here.
Alright, poem 2.
Wait, did you pick Yuri?
No.
Oh. Like on the choice thing. I was about to say, that might mess with the...
No, I picked Natsuki. Natsuki was the first option.
Yeah. No, I was making sure, because you're kind of skipping through it pretty quick. Oh, you fell for one of the trap words.
Oh well, as long as I get most of these as Natsuki, we're fine.
There's a decent amount of stuff I want to discuss, but I think I'll save that for the post-credits thing.
Mm-hmm. Alright, walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? It has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it? Jeez, alright, skip.
Wait, worried? What, you think she's gonna physically assault you?
Probably. Oops.
This is poem 2 or 3 already?
This is poem 3.
Oh, we're just blazing through it.
Yeah.
Taking this like 15, 20-ish minutes every time?
Yep.
They're also on that game theory, it states that their tech is highly advanced and Monica made contact with 2 of the devs. It also mentions that one of the 2 devs Monica got in contact with acted different. Yeah, but
no.
It makes no sense in my opinion.
It really doesn't make any sense. Because, no, she didn't make contact with the dev. She can barely make contact with the player.
Yeah, she can barely make contact with the player as is. She doesn't even know what we look like. Like, we can't even communicate back even if we wanted to.
Yeah.
I believe the tech is not that advanced.
I don't think so. There's nothing implying it is.
Like, we could possibly make a mini-universe, maybe, with our technology. Like in a server.
Maybe it's advanced enough to make the simulation, but I doubt it would be full-on, like, body snatching and shit.
Like, this isn't Cyberpunk 2077 levels of technology. Monica's not gonna fucking pull a Johnny Silverhand and be in your mind.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Says you have a point.
You save.
It's not like we're saying the technology's not advanced, it's just, I don't think we're at that point in technology.
Alright.
How we still have, like, dopey Cortana and, like, Siri AI still.
And now for Yuri.
You made sure you got a save for all three?
Yeah.
Alright.
Got a save for Sayori and Natsuki, and now we're doing Yuri.
Yeah. Has says also I, and then it cut off, so I'm guessing he's got more to type.
Yep.
But like I said, I think Matt Pat's relying on too much on old stuff, on his old stuff from the first game. That's what kind of ruins most of his theories. Then I think he's kind of mixing FNAF stuff a bit with that body snatching bit.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Sorry, I got into an accident. Sure, when you finish always from the game.
You don't have to finish with the same route, the Sayori thing, by the way.
I think I might, like, just, anyway, because I was gonna ask if, like, do I just reload the first save again and just play as normal?
You can if you want, but I've already did these tests with Natsuki and Yuri. You can continue onwards as long as you have the saves intact, all three. You can continue onwards. As long as you have, like, every moment of every character, you should be fine.
Home 2.
Also, the whole theory of MatPat, like, these girls being in a separate VM thing, I think is kind of bull, as well. The best on the pod. But yeah, it's like, we don't even know what VM2 is yet. Like, the only character I can think of that could plausibly slip in is Monica, and that's it. Everyone else is pretty much in their own universe. Oh my god, I'm so tired. The beat the poem minigame goes hard.
Yeah.
Oh, wait till you hear the side stories music in that.
Alright, poem 3.
Might leave for the side stories. I want to blind react. Alright, that's fine.
Cool.
Well, basically, if we go to that part, if you're still in here, we'll give you a warning ahead of time.
Yeah. Because I'm not actually sure if we'll have enough time to do side stories today or not.
Why, do you think it's going to be a short stream today?
It depends, because Mom wants to lie down, eventually. Which means I'll need to keep my voice down.
Well, we've already been an hour in, we're pretty much almost there.
I know, but you never know.
And the side stories are little short and sweet stories that are basically like their own separate world from this story. Also, while you're doing that, I'll be right back.
Alright. I believe you ran out of space there, Paz. But, yes, I agree that there are more than likely multiple simulations running. But, it's kind of just he really jumps the shark with the theory. And it's just, I could probably, if I had the time and energy, well, actually, it's more like if I had the energy, I could probably figure out, like, some actual proper constructive criticism of it. But, I mean, if you like it, cool. I just don't really find it all that interesting from an entertainment standpoint or from or as a decent theory, because it loses its plausibility because of just how outrageous it is. Alright, I'm gonna wait for Game to come back so I know what the hell to do. Oh, and what was I gonna, oh yeah, basically, I write fanfiction, so if anyone wants to have a look at what I write, I'm on femfiction.net. I think is it .net? It's been a while since I've had to. Yeah, it's fanfiction.net. And I'm also up on Archive of Our Own under the username Dragonfire2LM. Oh, and I'm also on Tumblr. I think I put up the links on my YouTube channel. Pretty sure I did.
Oh, I'm back.
Cool.
What did I miss?
I got the saves all set up. And I kind of did
What's...
I kind of did a
Not
plug
a
for
fan.
the fanfics. Oh, hey, fanfiction
What was
isn't
everyone...
for everyone. Like, I know that.
Well, I missed... Yeah, I missed out on some conversations. Hey, you got all 3?
Yeah.
Alright, what you need to do next is, go through the game as normal, right? Like, you can skip through everything, go through Act 2 and that, up to Act 3.
Okay.
And basically, let Monica do her monologue and do the poem for her. And once she starts, reverting to, you know, the default, like, talking to stuff, like the topics and that, then you can delete her.
Right, okay. So, does it matter which save, or should I just continue from here?
In my opinion, it doesn't matter, but if you want to choose from the one where Sayori was on, go ahead.
Alright.
Go to Sayori's. Devil face. Like I said, I don't think it matters because I basically picked other characters through different times, doing the good ending.
Alright, so basically just go through the game as normal then.
Yeah, as long as you have all 3 saves of the girls that you hung out with.
Alright.
But yeah, basically continue the game as normal. Don't try to reload during the Sayonara scene because I think it's bugged.
I mean, I could try loading. Maybe
You could try, but it's gonna load you back to the previous save thing. You can try.
I'll just reload Sayori's save. Like, the glitch thing's supposed to trigger as soon as you hit this point, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
As soon as you hit the Sayonara scene, which you're in currently. And like I said, normally you can reload an old save. Like any save, even going back to the beginning even, and you would do the corrupted thing. See? And it
Yeah.
loaded like nothing happened. That's bugged. That's not supposed to happen.
Oh well.
But I think the latest patch they put out broke the Sayonara scene.
Which means I can't 100% the game.
You could try going a bit further into the words and text, maybe?
I could, yeah.
Oh, Paz even says it might be glitched for console. I only managed to get it because I got it before, and it was working, before they patched it, but they broke the poem bit.
Alright, I'll try here.
Try
See if
where the
that
black
works.
screen is?
Yeah.
Alright, try loading.
Nope, it bugged.
So yeah, you're gonna have to wait for a patch or something, or at least put it out on the Reddit that this is not working as intended.
Yeah, I might have to do that sooner or later.
Not only do you get an achievement, Paz, you also get a special picture that you need for 100% completion.
Yeah.
And you need that to get access to Test VM. Which is like the final thing you get.
Alright, on to Act 2. We're just gonna breeze through this.
But yeah, once Act 3 comes up with Monica, let her do her tirade and basically do her poem for her. Whoa, my files comment glitched. Huh?
Huh?
We don't see any glitch. I'm guessing the glitch between Monica and Yuri is kind of like a foreshadowing, in a way.
Well, yeah, cause... Oh, a dream. I was wondering in a band... Hang on, I need to actually friggin...
Paz says go to files, but I don't think there's anything in files. Yeah, I think I showed her Happy Thoughts.
Yeah, we've already done that in a... What was it, the Act 1 playthrough?
It was either Act 1 or like the second like live stream from that.
Yeah, which might have been Act 2.
There is an achievement for unlocking one of the secret files that you gotta wait for a certain time for.
Couldn't you just mess with the console clock?
Yeah, you can. You can mess with the console clock as long as you have it on the exact time.
Right, let me just switch the laptop off here and then we'll, because I don't need the guide up anymore.
I don't know what the dream poem's for.
Well, let me read it and see if I can piece it together. A dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost. Looking for an exit, I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, the ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side. Or to a wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the deep metal wall of the container.
Damp.
Oh, damn metal wall of the container. My lungs were slowly getting tired.
Like, who is that for? Because usually some of these poems are directed at some of the characters.
Maybe.
I don't
to think.
like. My thought goes to Monica in a way, but I'm not sure.
It's either Monica, Yuri, or Sayori.
it would have been funny if DDLC Plus was just a big troll and it was just a normal dating sim. It would
Eh.
be, but I wish they wouldn't tease the festival so much in this and then not get the festival.
Alright, now we basically just friggin' mash X. Because it doesn't matter at this point.
Well, we'll hold L2's faster in my... Oh, the poem thing. I think during Act 2, on some of the parts, there's a 9% chance that Monica's little chibi will pop up when you pick a word.
Yeah, I've seen that. We've actually got that on stream a couple times.
I think I made her appear like almost 10 times once, just doing the poem thing.
Oh hey, we have dialogue I haven't seen before. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sinks down a glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But it only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focusing, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just reading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I started the book still yesterday. That's not what I meant.
Dragon, did you just notice that?
Notice what?
Oh, you skipped it. Basically, Yuri's one eye was basically going lazy eye mode and was about to go off the screen. I don't know if anyone else saw that, but I saw Yuri's eye basically slowly leaving her face. And that's an intentional thing that can randomly happen.
Oh, I was focusing on the writing and not the character portrait. But, I don't think they could have done the same files as the original game because the original game is made specifically for PC, and console is a different thing entirely, so...
And last time I checked, Sony and PlayStation do not want you tampering with their files.
Mm-hmm. Like, there's some stuff you can do on PC that you just can't do on a console. They're too different.
Yeah. Also, like I said, I find it stupid that they censored the blood, like, happening, but in the aftermath scene, there's blood everywhere.
I know, right?
Like, they censored that, and I don't get it.
I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling you, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Okay, have you seen this?
Plus, I think whatever they added in Plus here is what they want you to see. Like, this is all, like, canon, in a way.
Yeah. I'm treating this and the original DDLC as 2 separate continuities.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's pretty much that game, but improved.
Yeah. Yes, hello Monica, please get off the screen.
Pretty sure you can press X and skip it.
I'm pressing X. There we go.
Also, like I said, if you just sit there during that Natsukiya Yuri exchange, everything goes staticky. Also, during my game playthroughs of this, like, you know, a little chibi thing with the characters jumping up?
Mm-hmm.
I notice sometimes if Yuri jumps up, sometimes she makes like this weird, like messed up face on her chibi thing.
Yeah.
It only appears for like a split second in Act 2.
Oh. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay, so that was dialogue I hadn't seen before. God damn, the amount of detail in this game.
What do you mean? Like
Like the fact that we keep coming across shit that we haven't gone through, even though we've gone through everyone's Act 1 routes. You know?
oh yeah, we are making slightly different choices from we did last time.
Yeah, and that's just a fluke.
Like I said, talk to Yuri last, because she'll just straight up take your poem.
Oh. Well, it's not really any worse than the last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. You what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me that Natsuki completely missed the point. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending time with her or whatever. But, you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. Make sure you learn something from it.
Hmm?
Alrighty. Glitchy Monica again.
I also love the detail at the scene where Natsuki and Yuri were...
Okay, why is everything red?
Oh, that you triggered one of the secret things that happened. That can happen.
Ah.
It's kind of disturbing because you can hear crunching and stuff during the whole thing. Like you have like a bloody migraine or something. But yeah, it's like a rare event thing that happens. You've never triggered it in the previous playthroughs.
Holy shit.
I think the only thing I have not... Oh, did you black out?
Well, that happened.
Yeah, I think the only event that I've never triggered was Yuri's eye basically flying off her face. And I just managed to catch a glimpse of that before you skipped over it. Yeah, Haz says, also I love the detail of that scene where Natsuki and Yuri are arguing, that it glitches out a lot. That's because Sayori's not here, so...
Wow.
Well, it's that Monica's kind of tweaking them out. They're kind of turning... She's kind of turning them against each other. Oh, you never had that trigger before?
Wait, how did I... Sorry, I just really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little bit fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not to want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could even like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? Oh shit, okay. We're going here then. She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. Then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though.
Yeah, you starting to see that, right?
Yeah.
Monica's like, what are you talking about?
It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've got them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic... Oh. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. Monica, get out of the fucking way.
I think either Monica's tweaking with the situation, or she's basically peering in going, what are you saying about me?
And now we
it's
get
one or the other.
Ever after. I can't read the rest of that. Will you do that with me?
I've patiently waited years for. I've read that.
Okay, that happened. What the fuck? Oh.
I think it's because you.
Okay.
Hmm?
I pissed off Monica.
Oh, the don't say I didn't warn you.
Yep. Don't say
I think when you pick
okay?
Yuri on Act 2, Monica does not like it when you do that. Low-key, though, I kind of want to see what Yuri's knife collection looks like. Is it like in a little glass case or something? Is it in like a little suitcase or something? I'm just wondering.
And happy thoughts.
But yeah, I think that previous scene of Yuri is basically a mixture between Monica messing with her and her listening in the process. Oh, you managed to pick someone that wasn't Monica.
Mm-hmm. Do I go yes or no? Kinda wanna go no.
Dragon, like I said, I've told you, I've been through this path before. Whether you pick yes or no, the same answer applies.
Yeah, I know.
Whether you pick yes or no. Because I'm the one who usually pick yes or no.
Seriously, why is this censored but the CG isn't?
Yeah. I guess since it's graphic violent in the moment,
Maybe.
Like I said, it makes no sense when we have games like, I don't know, Splatterhouse, for example, where you can rip people's arms off and stuff.
I think maybe
You have
it's
like
because
really
it's a
gory
character
games
killing.
and stuff.
Maybe it's because it's a character killing themselves.
Maybe, but wouldn't they have censored Sayori's scene? If that was the
Yeah,
case.
got a point there. But oh well, Sony's just weird.
You think you imagine someone who likes this character has to watch this scene every time, Paz.
Yeah.
I like this character and I have to watch her die pretty much every time I play this game.
Same with me and Sayori.
And like I said, the first time I seen this, I got so bummed out. Like, it pretty much made me almost depressed in a way. Like I said, I like that character.
Yeah, poor Natsuki.
Natsuki kind of gets the short end of the stick, but then again, she's kind of spared compared to the other two. She doesn't have to go through, like, you know, suffering.
We've done the play like we've seen in Act 2.
Actually, Dragon actually triggered that on her first playthrough.
Yeah, go check out the Act 2 stream. If you want
I'm pretty sure.
with me.
I'm pretty sure she triggered that first try.
Yeah, we did.
Alright, time for Act 3. Like I said, let Monica go for a whole monologue thing and, get a poem for her.
Yep.
And then once she starts reverting to, like, the default topic stuff, you can back out and delete her.
Alright.
I will say, she does have some decent topics to talk about at times in it. I have looked up lots of stuff on this part. Apparently, if you're on a certain recording software, right?
Yeah.
Like on the original game, Monica will basically know you're recording, she'll zoom her face in and basically jump scare. Not only the player, but the audience. But I think that's on the OG Doki Doki that happens. I don't think it works on Literature Plus. Oh, you did? I think Paz is reacting to one of the sayings.
Yep.
Here's the thing, Monica. I think your friends did have at least some sort of
No,
self-awareness.
it's heavily implied that all the girls are, like, real in terms of their AI. Like Monica, they just don't have, like,
The ability to remember everything, kind of like
they don't have
Monica
kernel
can.
access, but they are people in terms of, yes, they're real people in the simulation.
It's
So
like I said, it's like they're going through it. Everyone's going through a time loop, but Monica.
Yep. No, it's more like Monica's the one going through the time loop, because the time loop implies you remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of calm because we've already been through this.
Oh yeah, I'm not phased by this. I've seen so many messed up stuff on horror games and that.
And this is the first horror game I played, and I've already been through the... I've already done the normal ending, so...
That, and have you ever seen Manly Badass Hero, like, videos? He pretty much has videos like this all the time.
Oh yeah, I love his channel, like, it's really good.
I'm surprised you haven't screamed yet, even on your first playthrough. It's unnerving. I won't lie. It's unnerving, but I wouldn't be screaming or anything.
Same here. Because I'm
not
usually a pretty chill person. I don't get spooked easily.
Like I said, it takes some really serious stuff to go down to kind of freak me out. And like I said, the game didn't really make me feel scared. It made me kind of feel more empathetic. It almost made me feel sad towards the characters in a way, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Knowing they have to go through this, like, over and over again.
Yep.
And like I said, I do feel for Monica in a way. Like I said, like she said earlier.
Hmm.
You can't be with her, but you can be with all the others, and she has to sit by and watch that happen.
Well, that, and she's automatically assuming that this was a visual novel from like a dating sim from the start, when it's not.
If Monica pulled up my action, what would she do? She's still trapped in the game.
Yeah. Plus, how would you be able to get it from a PS4 of all things? Because I don't have my address on this.
On your account? I think
Pretty
I
much.
do. But even then, I'm like, so I know my address as well. Like, unless the character literally comes through the damn television to come and get me, then I would be freaked out. But normally I don't really care.
Pretty much. Oh,
I think
no,
Greg-
actually. I buy all my games via PlayStation Network vouchers.
Yeah.
So,
You can, and besides, with the billing address thing, you can literally put anything down and Sony doesn't care.
oh yeah. I can't even remember what I put down on mine, but I just don't really give a shit, because I only use vouchers.
Like I said, even if Monica pulled up every detail of my life in digital form, I honestly wouldn't care. But like I said, I'm kind of a person that doesn't get freaked out easily.
And I'm just kind of chill as shit. I don't scream or anything.
And like I said, I do feel bad for Monica for being trapped in here. I would be more empathetic towards her than scared.
What could screw us over? Like,
That could screw you over in the future, though. Oh, the billing address thing. Not really. We're not expecting prizes or anything.
yeah, and like, I
Well,
don't
I have-
use my like money or a credit card or anything. That's the thing. I don't order anything. I don't use anything that would require a billing address. I literally just use the PlayStation Network vouchers. That's it.
Yeah. And besides, if you order something online, you don't usually get your mom to do that for you, like the pins.
Yeah. Yeah, the only stuff I do order online are like not from Sony or anything to do with games. It's usually just like a specific website that my mum sets up accounts for and stuff.
But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I don't really feel fear or anything towards these characters. I feel really empathetic.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for them. I wish I could like help them out in some way. You know?
Yep. Yeah.
They must be going through this pain like all the time. Even if this character somehow zapped themselves into my console or something, I wouldn't really care, as long as they didn't mess with important files.
Yep.
Yeah, I said exactly what you feel in my YouTube vid. I feel so bad. Yeah, because, like, even for Monica, Monica's not really a bad person. She's just kind of like someone who kind of snapped in a way.
Monica.
From
Sorry, I'm looking at the poem words.
all the random word things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm not freaked out by the characters. I'd rather help them out. I'm more empathetic in a way. Well, I will admit, on my very first playthrough, when I first saw this scene with Monica all stared at me, I immediately went to the file thing and deleted her out of sheer panic. I will admit that. My first playthrough. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I unintentionally got an achievement for doing that, too. Like, I wasn't scared or anything, it was just basically a nope situation. Like, nope, I'm not dealing with this. Which, thinking back in time, that was kind of a dick thing to do, but I didn't know. That was in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, the way she hints at that all the time, it's like she wants you to delete her. You ever notice that, Dragon?
Yeah. I don't think so. Maybe she's kind of bragging at the fact that she thinks we won't.
Either she thinks we won't delete her, or the fact she's bragging that, oh, I know how to do this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Even though she only knows basic coding from the wikis.
Because if she wanted to be deleted, she would have just deleted herself.
Yeah. She even said that in one of her poems.
Yeah.
I don't think Monica craves death. But I do think she's starved for attention, in a way, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's got no one else but her friends who occasionally reset on her. Over and over. So when she sees someone that actually can think for themselves, and that, she's basically got her interest piqued. She like that 6-year-old at a birthday party. Basically wanting all the attention. And like I said, I could kind of understand that from her point of view. The fact that she has to basically remember all this and go through it all the time. I have looked up on the wiki thing for Monica, like, in the original game, if you back up her, like, character file, and after you delete her, put her back in, she basically says that you're torturing her, basically, and then straight up deletes herself. Yeah, like I said, have you ever noticed when you look in her eyes, it almost looks like she has, like, bugs in her pupils. Almost like an insect, like, pupil eyes. I can't tell if it's because, like, the art or what.
Could be the art.
Did she go on? Did she finish her monologue, or is this still her monologue thing?
She's done a monologue, and now we're doing the random tidbits of stuff that pop up.
Oh, you can go out and delete her now if you want. Also, apparently, based on the wiki, even when you delete her, she's still kind of alive in a way. You can still like manage to be alive. Oh, sorry, Monica, but this is the only way the game ends. I feel bad, but like I said, it's the only way they'll end the game. Kinda wish there was another way.
Well, she kind of wants to reason. It's not like you can convince her to bring everyone else back.
You probably could if you could directly communicate, but the game won't let you directly communicate. I don't think she's completely unreasonable. If she was completely unreasonable, she wouldn't have mentioned the fact that you could delete her, to be honest. I think she would have hid that. Monica, more like Monty dead, am I right? Like I said, I feel bad for deleting her in this scene.
Well, she gives us no choice.
No, but like at the end here, she does realize, and I wish there's a way to like, you know, restore her like file.
That's what I mean.
In a way.
Like she doesn't like. There is no other way out of this.
Well, if there's an actual desktop thing going on, I would at least try to restore her file and maybe find a way to communicate.
Like maybe if we could like alter the text files we see in
use Notepad, for example.
Yeah.
To communicate with the character. That's what I kind of wish that they did at the end there, like a little personalized talking to bit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Monica, in my opinion, I feel like Monica does not deserve what she did, like she has right now. Like she gets deleted and gone forever.
Yeah.
Because like I said, she's not an evil or malicious person. She's just someone who kind of basically just went nuts, you know? For being stuck inside a game for too long.
Yeah.
Well, the good ending that we're about to trigger is a better ending, but it still gives Monica the crap end of the stick. Where she gets deleted. And like I said, it really sucks it has to kind of go down this way. So I'd rather end it with everyone being friends.
Alright, should I just start reading?
Is it stuff you haven't... you can skip through if you want until Sayori stops you.
Alright.
It's pretty much the same dialogue. Like from the previous ending.
Mm-hmm.
All except for up till we get to Sayori.
Oh.
And hopefully, if you... Sorry. Go on.
I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around Sayori. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I want to thank you so much for spending so much time with us all. You worked so hard to make each and every one of us happy. You've comforted us through our hard times, and you helped us all get along with each other. Do you get it? Because I'm president now, I understand everything. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? You saved and loaded so many times just to make sure you could spend time with everyone. Only someone who truly cares about Literature Club would go that far, but all along that's all I ever wanted. For everyone to be happy and care about each other. It's kind of sad, you know? After all you've done for us, there isn't much I can do for you in return. You've already reached the end of the game. So, this is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Aww. I'm going to miss you. Come visit sometime, okay? We'll always be here for you. We all love you.
And like I said, it's such a bittersweet ending.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
And then it plays the ending like normal.
Hi.
And then you get one final poem thing for the good endings.
So, you know how I've been, like, practicing piano and stuff? And not really any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote you a
Yeah,
song
this scene always makes me
that I was
upset.
kind of
It's like,
hoping that I could show it to you,
in my
because
opinion, I feel like the asshole at the end.
really hard on it. So, yeah.
Like, is it really my fault that I stepped into the game and kind of screwballed everything?
It's whoever made this into a dating sim. Like, you know. Because this wasn't originally meant to be a dating sim, it was just a simulation. And someone was like, then one of the devs was like, I'm gonna make this a dating sim.
I mean, while doing that, it made Monica go nuts because she wanted to be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
And this song is basically the reason why I'd want to
Flows down
redeem Monica in a way.
Mm-hmm.
just move your
Like,
hand, write the
she's
way
not
into his heart.
in a... Like, yes, she crossed the line. I won't disagree with the fact she crossed the line deleting her friends and that.
Yeah.
But she did make up by basically restoring them, putting them back to where they were, and then just leaving.
Yep.
Which I feel like she shouldn't have left.
I still stand by the fact that she's not really in love with the player, she's in love with what we represent. That level of freedom.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Also, apparently from the good ending, this is Sayori doing all this deleting.
Huh?
The deleting part that's happening right now,
Yeah.
with pictures. Apparently that's Sayori doing that,
Really?
instead of Monica. Yeah. Yeah, I always try to trigger the good ending because it's like the better of the endings.
Yeah.
does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me.
Apparently from the wiki thing, that's what it's told me on the good ending thing. That Sayori basically is the one doing all this deleting.
Why though?
That's what I read on the wiki thing when I was looking up the endings and that.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write?
That's what I just read on one of the wiki things. I don't know if it's like
If I
true or not.
hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you,
I would like to get a proper PC and play the original one just to see like the
I'll
differences.
leave you be.
Extra special thanks, Monica and the player.
Oh, okay. To the special player who received the special ending. For years I've been enamored by the ability of visual novels and games in general to tell stories in a way not possible using traditional media. Huh?
Sorry, I ordered some more Manuka honey, please.
Oh, thanks. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds, some challenge your mind in brand new ways. Some make you feel like a hero or a friend even when life is hard on you. Some games are just plain fun, and that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. If they are enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. This goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we have a thriving video game industry. My own favourite games have always been ones that challenge the status quo. Even if not a masterpiece, any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes limitless bounds of interactive media. I extend my gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoy playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being a part of my literature club. Love, Dan Salvato. That was cool.
And like I said, ever since playing this game, it'll always, like, the characters now will always be a part of my heart as well.
Alright, we have more mail. Alright, having run the control simulation for a while, it's evident that a certain character is missing from any mention or appearance. This makes me speculate that Monica's meddling is less clumsy than we think because she would have to manufacture this character herself as a way of forcing interaction between her and the user. Could that be why the character has such limited and dissonant personality traits, or am I reading too much into this? I'll open an issue to start tracking info and observations on the anomaly of this character appearing.
I think that they're referencing the pro tag in a way.
Yeah, they're referencing the pro tag.
Also, since everything's over, are we going to do the side stories now, or do you want to leave that for like a mini final series
How long do you
thing?
think it would take?
I think it'd take an hour or so. Like an hour, maybe two, because they are quite short stories.
Alright.
If you do them, we have to give Paz a warning ahead of time. Because I'm pretty sure we have all of them.
Alright.
So, are you going to do them, or?
Well, we're nearly at the 2-hour mark.
You want to finish it and say screw it, or?
What I think we'll do is we'll do the side stories in a separate stream, and then like go over all the and then like I'll try and see if I can get the rest of as much completion as I can, like off camera.
Alright, so you want to save that for a final.
Because what we'll do is we'll do the side stories as well as a little post-credit discussion thing in the same stream.
Alright.
Because again, I don't know
So-
how much time we actually have today.
We gonna be doing that tomorrow, or another few days are gonna have to pass for that? Or
It'll
I would
basically
like
be,
to do it.
It'll
I would like to do
basically-
it tomorrow.
Alright, well, I gotta bring the bin in tomorrow. So, I don't know. Either tomorrow or the
We'll
day
pass-
after, I'll see how Mom's feeling, because basically I gotta do these streams around, like, whether she's okay for me to be talking and talking and talking for hours on end.
Mm.
So, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Alright, that was the true ending.
That was the good ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, technically the true ending in my opinion, but yeah. Also, sorry to the new viewers that just joined. We're gonna be ending this soon.
Yep, should I reset? Like, do the reset file thing?
You can if you want. It doesn't count for the side story things, so you
I
can
mean,
leave it
may
if you
as
want.
well, because I've gotta go and get, like, a bunch of other shit in this game as well. I've still got a bunch of stuff I haven't unlocked yet.
To those watching, it is archived, so if you want to watch the stream from earlier on, it's gonna be archived on the.
And I'll make sure to add this to the Doki
Channel.
Doki playlist on my channel later when I have the brain. But yeah, like I do have a playlist and it's all in order from Act 1 up till like the most recent stuff, but I'll add this one to it as well.
Yeah, so next stream, we're gonna be doing side stories followed by a post-credit discussion.
Yeah, and I'll try and see if I can unlock a bunch of stuff off camera. See how far I can get until we hit a wall with that freaking glitch in Act 1.
There's gotta be a way around to fix that.
Yeah, I'll put a thing up on Reddit and see if anyone's noticed it.
Oh, hey, Zelvor. You're kind of late to the stream. We're just about to end things. But, like I said, we're gonna have this archived, so if you want to watch the rest of the stream, it's gonna be up on her channel.
Yep. Alright, so that'll be it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
See ya.